Obviously it was really exciting. It was the first time that we'd kind of officially got to play at St James's Park as the women's team since the takeover. Along with the crowd, we didn't expect there to be over 22,000 fans, so when we were warming up and the stands were filling up, it was kind of like quite an emotional, overwhelming feeling. For me, being a Newcastle fan as well, and a lot of the other girls were on the team, so for that reason it was like massive that we got to play in a black and white shirt at St James's Park and do that.
Second half as Georgia Gibson goes round on a run, left foot into the corner, 3-0 at the Gallagher end, Georgia Gibson.
Skipping past some players, which I don't normally do. We'd just come out of half time as well. I think it was about the 46th minute, 47th minute. And I just said to the lasses at half time, if I score a goal, I'll definitely be knee sliding into the strawberry corner. I'd been winding up the girls all week, I'm going to score on the Gallagher. It's kind of a blur when it actually happened until I've watched it back. I couldn't have told you at the time how I actually scored the goal. But the noise, the crowd, everyone was just like absolutely elated.
And there's an effort. Oh yes! Oh yes! What about that? Newcastle United are level, and it's a brilliant goal to bring St James's Park to its feet.
There was that kind of hope that we would beat the crowd of the previous game just as loud, which was absolutely phenomenal. The excitement was still there. It was a lot of players' first time this time. Yeah, we just had half time as well, and we spoke about their keeper being off the line. We were 1-0 down as well, so we needed to find a goal. Throw-in came in and I thought if I can get a bit of space and hit it, she's off the line. There's no denying I like to get my shots off, I like to score goals. As an attacking midfielder, I had a really good season. That I was full of confidence, I was scoring goals leading up to the game as well. So yeah, but it was by far one of the best goals that I've ever scored. Probably one of the most important goals. Although it was a cup game and not in the league, we wanted a really good cup run. There was 28,000 fans there that game, so it was important that we kept our winning streak at St James's going, because I think that means a lot. And obviously there's a lot of hard work goes into kind of the prep into St James's Park. It's a bigger pitch. We were playing Barnsley, who we were competing for the league, so to have one over them in the cup was extra special. I opened out, I saw the keeper off the line, I thought if I can get the ball past the player who was against me and get a bit of space and hit it. I didn't think I'd hit it that well, mind, but hits the back of the net and goes in. I could watch it all day long.
Over the top of the goalkeeper and into the back of the net at the Gallagher end. Absolutely tremendous.
All season, this season, that season, last season, the crowds have come out in their numbers and been absolutely phenomenal. The fans have been fantastic. So for 28,000 to turn out on a Sunday afternoon for the women's team, it feels really special.
Support on the right side, options to the left as well. She's gone over the top for Gibson. Keeper's off her line. Georgia Gibson saved. She's got the rebound and puts it into the back of the net. Georgia Gibson has scored 3 in 3 at St James's Park.
And yeah, it comes straight over the top. I didn't get to do my knee slide this time. It was really important for us to get the goal tally up. We knew that the league could potentially come down to a goal difference, which it did. So it was a case of let's get the ball forward, let's get it in the back of the net and get back. But every time the ball has hit the back of the net, whoever's scored at St James's Park, it's been a really special feeling. And when you've got that kind of crowd sitting, watching and believing in us, it's going to be a really special moment. I knew I'd be first to react to the ball. I knew we wanted it more than Bradford did. So if I got up, obviously I ended up going down on the floor, but when I got up I knew if I was first there it was going to go on the back of the net. If we see those sort of numbers again, it's going to be really special. It's a proud moment, I think, whether you're a Newcastle fan or not, to walk out as a women's footballer into a stadium of 30,000 fans plus. We've seen all over the country in all the different leagues that the crowds are growing in numbers, which is absolutely fantastic. It's not just children coming as well, there's adults and there's grown-ups who want to come and watch women's football, which I think is, again, it speaks volumes at where the game's going. So yeah, if we can get over 30,000 there this weekend, it'll be a really special moment for everybody involved.